Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here to show you the socket fan light. I'm gonna be in the video soon, so you'll know what I look like. But today is just gonna be like a normal day. So you see that Allen plus Soft fan was in the last video, but now I'm seeing here that today I'm going to take the video for the Bell+Howell fan, socket fan light. This socket fan light has 3 light settings and 3 speed settings. I normally use low the best because the beeps are kind of quiet, sort of, but I don't really care. I mean, like, I've heard about some stuff, some fans, that they don't work as well as they used to. Maybe they're, like, used or probably bounced around. And, like, let me give you a demonstration. Okay, here I am. Sometimes they just kind of do like this. And they don't start as well, but I am going to give you a nice priority of the socket fan light. So this is speed 1, as you all know. I'm going to do just like a gentle tap for like a shake test, like, you know, normally, because I don't want it to like fall, because one time it was in my room, and my closet, not my room, and while it was on high, it started like twisting just the opposite way. I mean, like, I have no idea why, but it includes this, that each socket fan light has. Make sure you do a shake test on the down rods, because I have a down rod on it right now. 2 down rods. So let's do shake test speed 1. Yep, that's shake test, level 1. Now, time to do level 2, of course. Because who wants to have a shaky fan in their house? Not me. But also, you need to make sure that the blades are unbalanced, so that, not unbalanced, balanced, before you, actually know what's gonna happen. So like, let's say you're holding like a dented fan, warming. You don't want anything to happen with your fan. So you just gotta turn it on the lowest setting possible. I would not want to have it on the highest setting, but the lowest setting. Also, kind of want to be sure that that I have a random thing in my head. Like during the past like 2 days. Probably during the past like month, 2 months, maybe. During the past 1.5 months. Since Christmas, it's been a good deal already. Okay, so also check out the socket fan light. I know I already did a shake test, but I'm going to tell you like a little fan joke just before we leave. I leave for the day and go to Florida. What type? What type of fan goes to space? Astronauts. Because, get it? Because it's big ass fans and they want to go to space. Yeah. It's just so funny. It's so funny, but it's really funny. Because, who knows? Okay, so, that's it for today, but I'll, get my, other fans out. Also, because I just wanted to know that, that if you will have a fun time or stuff like that, be sure to, make a helper's choice on this, because this is really a helper's choice, because he wants to have this. Me. So, thanks for today, and, I'll be back. So, goodbye, everybody, and, have a fun time with your, product. So, goodbye!
Okay, so I ordered this socket fan light. See here. I'm in the middle of putting it together. The little blades come separate, so you have to push them on. And there's the socket thing here. And so I've already pushed most of them on, and I'll show you how easy it is to push them on. Well, see, now I'm holding a camera, so I can't really show you how easy it is because you have to do it with 2 hands. So let me just put this down for a second. All right, and it's on. It didn't really snap into place on this one, but the other ones felt like they snapped into a place. But it feels really tight going on, so yeah. So they're all on. And I'm just gonna start by saying, I don't know why, but I thought this was just gonna be a little bit bigger. And I thought that the blades would be a little longer and wider. But that's okay. Let's just give it a shot. See how that works. There's no buttons on the device. It comes with a remote, and it comes with an extender if you have recessed lighting. Now, one thing that I was a little bit confused about is in the picture you see the white cap to the ceiling. And I mean, I guess that's just to show a generic, you know, place to plug it in. But most of us don't have that in our ceiling for our light fixtures, especially not in our bedrooms. We have regular ceiling lights. And then here are some screws and 3M. And I'm not exactly sure what that's for yet. And then there was this. And here's the instructions, and I don't read instructions, so let's just go plug this sucker in and see if it works. I don't even know that this is gonna work in my daughter's room. We have vaulted type ceilings that slant through the room, and my kids' room's a mess. Yeah, it's a mess. We just got done painting. We're still redecorating, but her room gets hot, so I told her we would get her some sort of a fan. So she's on a slanted ceiling, so I'm gonna take that off and put the fan in, and we'll see how that works. I'm gonna try to put the camera in a way that you're probably just looking at the ceiling. And you might see me fall off the bed or something as I climb up here to do this. I'm gonna try to be quick. Nobody likes dead air. Gosh, I am old. It is so hard to get on your knees and stand up when you're my age. Oh, goodness sakes. And I've been working out too. All right, I'm up, I made it. All right, now I'm going to unscrew the light fixture, cover. Good Lord, it's not that deep. All right, here we go. And then I'm going to pick the one socket because, here, let me grab that phone and show you. All right. See, there's 3. It's one of them. So, let me unscrew one of these bulbs and see if I can even screw this fan thing in. Maybe point it more downwards, the socket. Yeah, this is probably not going to happen. All right, so let me go get that adapter thing. Maybe I can use the adapter thing to have it hang down away from the fixture, because if you got, goodness sakes, if you got a light fixture like that, this may not work. So let me go see if the extender, pardon me, Izzy, kind of helps fix that issue. There it is. I should have taken it in with me. This video is already approaching 5 minutes. I know. You just want to know. Fast forward me. I won't be offended. Now I got to try to stand up again. Okay, so be patient. Old lady here. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with my legs? I mean, when could I not go from kneeling to standing? Lord have mercy. God, this sucks. I'm so out of shape. Okay, but I've been working out. All right, here we go. So let's put this in, which gives it more room. I gotta put this down again. Trying to fall off the bed. Good God. I mean, this is such a hassle. I probably should have plugged it into the fan and then the socket, but all right. It's all screwed together. And try to bend it more. So let's hope that when I turn this on, the fan doesn't hit one of these bulbs and smash glass all over the room. All right, that's my prediction. Hold on, now I gotta get down. Getting down is just as hard as getting up. All right, I'm gonna need a nap after this. Okay, so now I got the remote. 2 hands, pull out the tab. All right, so let's see. Oh, I gotta turn on the light. my bad. There we go. Lord have mercy, it's bright. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just staring at it with my phone down. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. If you have like a downward pointing fixture, it's definitely better. I mean, this is just gonna look hideous in her room. So I might get my brother to come out here, sorry Cash, and take out this fixture, put in a regular fixture. And then he's gonna be like, what are you gonna do that for? Just let me get a ceiling fan and put in a good ceiling fan. So, you know, I mean, what can I say? Turn off the light, but you can't turn off the other lights. I guess you could take them out. Oh wow, there's supersonic speed. I mean, it'll make her comfortable. It'll make us comfortable while we're working in here. But really, just to answer your question, no, it doesn't look good this way, but you can get it to work this way. So I hope this video has helped, and I hope you have enjoyed watching my journey here with it. And when my kid comes home from school, she'll be like, what? But yeah, if you've got the right kind of socket, I'm sure it's a great solution for a work area or a basement or something like that. I mean, I can definitely feel the air from it. The dogs are coming in here like, oh, a fan. I mean, I got my AC jacked up and it's still hot AF out here. Anyway, so that's it. Thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, Random Reviewer here, and today we're taking a look at this socket fan with light and remote feature. Now this kit comes with 2 socket extenders to ensure clearance and a remote control with on-off fan and light buttons. The fan and light both have a low, medium, and high feature. It takes about a second for it to kick on, but once it does, it starts to put off enough air that I'd compare it to a small desktop fan on low. On medium, it starts putting off a good amount of air that I can feel about 4 feet away, and it starts to move my ceiling fan blades where I'm testing this. And on high is the first time I really noticed the motor, and it is now putting off enough air, it's really starting to move my fan blades. I'm in a 10 by 10 room, and I think this is adequate for circulating air in this size of room. The light feature works equally as well. Low illuminates about 60%, medium 75%, and high fully illuminates the room. And I would say medium and high settings have more of a white light, and low has more of a yellow light. Hope that helps.
Okay guys, doing a video for the first time. This is probably the most amazing thing I've ever bought. I have kind of a bonus room up in the attic area, and it's got air conditioning, but it's not as cool as the rest of the house. So I saw this online, and I put one right here, and I put another one down there, one at each end, and it's freaking awesome. So the remote, there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. Actually, I just forgot this is on, so you probably think that's loud too. But listen how soft it is. And then you can turn on the light. 1, 2, 3. It's fantastic. Has a remote. I just slid it over here. That way it's next to my bed. Or you can turn them off. And you can put 2 on one line. Anyway, highly, highly, highly recommend this. Highly recommend it.
So I purchased this off Amazon. It's called a socket fan. It was very easy to install. As you can see, my other lights are here. They're pots. So I just popped off the pot light and then I put the socket in and installed it. Takes a little bit of adjusting with these type of seals that I have around. But different light levels. That's lowest, medium, brightest. So very bright light in this room. Shutting it back off. This is the lowest fan speed, medium fan speed, and then there's your highest there. And then if I hit it the 4th time, the fan will shut off. The only downfall is because in this room, it's connected to 5 other pot lights, including the one where the fan is. If I shut my lights off, as you can see here, and then try to turn on the fan, it won't turn on because technically the lights are off. So if you want to use this at nighttime, you're going to have to use it with the lights on, or this light will have to be connected to its own switch.
Something else I found out that the viewers didn't report, or maybe they don't know, but I had my fan, my light turned off and my fan on high, and as you can see, it's very, very quiet. If you turn your light switch on, it's going to immediately turn the light and the fan on, but it's going to remember your setting, and it's going to turn my light back off and have just the fan on. That is super cool. No one in the reviews ever said it. I'm putting it up there. You do not even hear a motor. It is so cool. I wish that thing had the light like that in the bathroom. I will put that in there. But we good where we at. So, but if I turn the light switch off, the fan will go off. As you can see, it's going off. But it remembers the setting. I'm turning it on. The light comes on, the fan come off, but then the light start going off. Perfect. And that's not even using the remote. But it remembers the setting. That's pretty good. Nobody said that. That's a plus.
Here's the new addition to La Patio di Bugetto. I have to say, it puts out pretty decent air. But I advise you, this is not for no big space with no high ceilings. This is for small spaces with average size ceilings or average height ceilings. Because if you get a high
one of them 9-foot ceilings or a big ass room, you ain't gonna be able to feel the air unless you stand right up under it.
This is my Bell+Howell fan light, which I wasn't really sure I was gonna like, but I so do. That's the light on low. I don't know how I can show it better. Let's see. And that's on medium, and that's on high. And the fan, this is low, which is a nice little breeze. That's medium. You can tell it kicked it up a bit. I can feel that air from here. I'm about 4 feet away. And that's high. And it's amazing. When I'm canning or using the oven, I should be able to finally be cool in here. Maybe having to purchase 1 or 2 more of these little units. They're amazing.
Oh my god! It's a socket fan! Wait till you see this thing in action. You ready? It's always a little hot in a room. Why spend $500 having an electrician run wires and a ceiling fan when you got a socket fan? Socket fan, socket fan. Here we go with the socket fan. Oh, that's too bright. No, I want brighter. Want brighter? Oh yeah, right there. Here we go. Watcha! Medium! Let's go high! Socket fan, socket fan. Making me cool with the socket fan.
So that's low. That's medium. And that's high, which is a lot of air. More than an actual fan, ceiling fan would be. And I can do the off to just turn it off. On to turn it on, which is default high light. There's the light without the fan. Then turn it on. Well, that made the light brighter. And then here's the fan. And then it gets faster. And that's high. And I wish there was something that I could put down that was blowing, but I don't have anything blowing. Like a Kleenex. You can feel it outside the room. It's wonderful.
I'm gonna start now with the fan on low. I'm gonna increase it, as you see. That's the second level. And this is the third. I'm going to shut it off. I'm going to show you the light setting. See that? See that? See that? I'm going to bring it down here. I have my light set up here. Worth it. Keeps your room cool. You don't need the AC on all day. Wastes less light. Very good.
Here's our little fan, and it has the light of LED lights. So you get low, medium, and high. Whew, that's bright. All right. And low fan, medium fan, high fan. And the best part of all, it has a remote.
Low, medium, high. Works perfectly. Fuck is outside?
The item came already opened and assembled in the box, like so, like it was used and returned. And the one blade in the box is bent.
Then I just forgot which one. Well, why didn't you just tell us that? My mother is very much like my uncle. She wants to plan my future. So you lied about the library, and you lied about your mother playing tennis with Miss Wall. We were playing tennis, Mrs. Fletcher.
Okay, here goes.
What is the look? So it looks like
series now streaming only on Disney Plus. And now take advantage of a limited time offer.
So no surprises here, everybody. Oh, yeah. We're doing a little Valentine's Day pairing of chocolate.